let me get all of my resources opened up. If anyone wants to start recapping, please, by all means.
Leland fell unconscious from the effects of the...
I do just want to make sure you know that it's Leland, not Leland.
I'm not saying a D at the end, but thank you.
Oh, I'm hearing a D at the end.
This is not Matt Mercer's character from
Escape from the Bloodkeep.
this poor man.
Pitter, what happened
out
to you at the beginning of the session?
Lizabelle had an encounter with a mysterious person in a hood, and then was portaled away to join the rest of the party in the what was the place again?
Estandia's mansion.
Fistland.
Fistland's mansion, and you also found out that another person is the master of the house as well.
Right.
Freyet.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
That's where my notes end.
I
wrote Freyet, and that's it. We explored some more. We found a cool little... Oh god, no, that's not what I'm trying... Why aren't you working? There we go. We found... Well, if you pull up the map, I'm sure I could say a lot more.
Yeah, I can bring you over to the map.
Great, because I'm forgetting what the layout of this house. Oh, Ash, we went and talked... Ash didn't see anything about talking to those guys, did she?
Nope.
Okay.
Ashley, you are there, right?
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You immediately fell unconscious, and then you missed the... What is Pitter's character?
Why
Lizabelle?
did she fall unconscious, though?
Well, I already said she fell unconscious from the effects of the interdimensional space. So we should start getting out of there quick. And then Lizabelle fell from the sky in a Reaper outfit. I think they're still wearing it, are they? We went into the kitchen where we met Cumin and it's Coriander. And they're really super fucking nice little things. They're just little homunculus. Homunculi, and they're really helpful, and they wanted to make us food, and everyone else was trying to beat them up and bully them and be rude to them.
Everyone else except for me.
Yes, everyone but me and Seth was being mean to them.
That's all, yeah.
They're trustworthy, and they're beautiful, and you should go to jail. And so they told us that they don't really leave the kitchen, and they need to stay away from all of the books that we were collecting. We're like, that's fine, but they don't leave the kitchen, so they weren't really helpful. But they said they would make us food, so we had to make food. Squiz went into the dining room and sat in a chair, which turned out to be, you guessed it, a mimic. Screamed. We went in there, killed it real quick. Squiz now has a phobia of chairs. Didn't want to sit in a chair while we were eating. Did it anyways. We went into this cute little area after talking more to the homunculus, because there were supposed to be fairy dragons in there. They're mean and they pulled pranks on us, and then Nick lied about my wisdom saving roll, so I was still affected by their spell because I rolled a 21 and there's no way it didn't beat it, and he also said it later. So
what Petrichor, if you don't...
I don't know what to tell you, Nick. It was rude. So Petrichor was, for a minute, was stuck making rolls and walking in a random direction as far as he could. It was terrible. And then we went upstairs to the first floor. We found in this room, it was just another workroom with stuff in it. This room was a cute little cozy den. Where as soon as we rifled through the books in all the corners, we got attacked by 2 floating swords. That was a hot minute of excitement because they kept getting stuck in things, and so that was fun to watch. This was a bedroom. We met another cat in there, and we searched for books. I think we found R, E, and L with the rest of the ones we found looking through the whole house. And then the balcony didn't have anything special on it. And then in the workroom,
like a library.
Yeah, was it a secret entrance or was it just there was a door?
There was a
No,
door.
so there was a door, and then we went into the next room.
Well, so this is the there was the puzzle in this room.
Well, yes, that's what I was
To
going to
open the
talk. So
secret
this
door.
this was the puzzle. We had to point all the telescopes at certain star patterns. We found that out because the star patterns were above the door, right there. And then once we pointed them all that, it made a door, and we could walk through it. Where we then got attacked by
Bookshelf.
a giant bookshelf.
It wasn't
we just-
happy.
It wasn't happy. We destroyed it. We found another book we needed. Emmy tried to steal some books. I don't remember if they actually got any.
No, but they
The chains were too hard.
broke one of the books off, and now we have like a +1 book flail.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. And then we still didn't have enough books to figure out the words, so we then started scrounging the house more to figure it out. Squiz eventually said liberty or liberate.
Liberty. I said
Liberty.
liberate the first time before we
The
went
first
back for
time,
more
and
books.
it was wrong.
Yeah, and then we found an R, and then I said liberty.
Liberty, which opened it up, and then we decided to loot. So, which I feel bad about, and I've undone something I did because my character wouldn't do it, I realized. So there's only one Drift Globe orb for Seth's character. And then Petrichor took all of the items they stole, disappeared in a cloud of smoke, hid them, and came back. Everyone was very confused. No one knows shit about genies. Couldn't figure it out. We went
Did I
back
roll for
through.
that?
You did, but you don't. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we went back through the
We nearly left
portal,
Leland, though.
and then we nearly left Leland behind. And then Lezabel was like, "What about Leland?" And we ran and grabbed her, them, her, him. I don't know.
Them, I'm pretty sure.
Them, and then we skedaddled on through the portal to immediately be attacked by an imp.
Good.
Which does a shit ton of damage if you get hit by its stinger. And we killed it. And that's where we ended.
And then we leveled up twice.
And then we leveled up twice. We don't know if Matrius is alive or not, because, he was probably attacked by the imp.
Uh-oh.
And I don't believe we were told we saw him in the room.
Okay. I am going to get some water real quick and use the restroom, and then we will begin.
I'm going to order KFC.
You should tell him that since he took his headphones off.
God damn it.
Oh. So how are you two?
Cold and tired.
I am exhausted. This
Wait.
is the first day I've had my computer in almost a
Eve?
month.
That's
Moving,
absurd.
aren't you?
Yep.
Like nonstop.
It's been horrible, but I finally got all the curtains hung and the bookshelves are inside now. So I put my computer up.
Well, I'm glad you're like finally getting a little settled. Better, what did you say?
Cold and tired.
Oh, why are you?
Yeah, it's winter down here. Seasons be weird, eh?
Yay.
How are you, Seth?
I'm good. Just been working. I've got. Oh fuck. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm working like 3 jobs ish right now.
That's
oh my
gross.
goodness.
Yeah, I mean, like one of them's editing, so I I do it like for 4 hours once a week or so.
Mhm.
So like whatever. And then I quit my old job and got a new job, so I'm working both of them for a couple weeks,
Are you
which
still
ends on
doing
Wednesday.
Are you still doing the farmers market?
That's the one that I quit.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a new job as a bartender, so
Ooh,
That's-
well, it should be better, maybe.
yeah, definitely better.
Okay. So as we Is everybody here?
Yeah.
And can everybody see the chained library?
Yeah.
No, but
Are you all going to keep drawing on my maps?
No.
I don't draw on the maps.
Delete. Delete. Delete.
What are you
Oh,
I only knew all that stuff was there,
because
Seth,
it's not
because
blurry.
it loaded in first.
Wait, what did you delete?
The face here,
But what
I
about this
liked
guy right
the
here?
vomit face.
and then
Hey
the
now.
eyelashes. Oh, I didn't even see that guy.
Stop! Stop it! How about working on this? Wait, what was the other one that you deleted?
The eyelashes.
No, so eyelashes, face, and then what did Austin just point out?
The man on the. Sorry.
I hate you. I
You
hate
love
you.
me.
You're on my death list now.
Bring it, Squiz.
Pitt,
Yeah,
are you
okay.
there? Cat. All right. So I reopened the chain library so you guys get a sense of the room that you're in. We reconvene in the private study of Matrius. You are all panting, out of breath. You weren't expecting this attack from the imp. And some people took a little bit of damage, but overall, you all were very successful in dispatching the creature. In the corner where you kind of put Leland for safekeeping while you fought, you see them kind of come to, and they're a little bit out of it, but they seem completely fine. But as you kind of take a moment and look through the room, you see Matrius's body lying on the floor in the corner.
I'll rush over and
Um,
check and see if he's alive.
Okay. What do you do to check to see if he's alive?
Pulse and then breath.
Okay. You do not feel a pulse, and you do not see his chest moving up and down. No breath is coming out.
I will cast.
It's been hours. This boy is dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Effie turn back into her raven form.
Can I make like a
Medicine.
like an Arcana check to see if there's Arcana or Medicine to see if there's like something going on? Like, is he just straight up dead? Like,
He's just straight up dead. You don't even have to check.
Great.
You've studied healing magics and whatnot long enough to know that like this man is dead. He's also been dead for quite a while, because as soon as he went through that portal, you heard that scream. That was when he was knocked out.
And that was like
and it
5
took,
hours ago or something.
Yeah, it took y'all quite a while to get through the mansion.
Yeah.
However, can I get a perception check from the group?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
11.
21.
I got a nat 1 on my first roll, but I'm lucky. 21 as well.
All of the chains have been undone on the library behind you, and books are sort of just like falling from it. And Squiz, as you see this happen, where's the eye bar right now?
Since we just got out of a fight, it'd still be in my hand.
Okay, so as you're holding the book in your hand, as the books are falling from the library, a page falls and slides into place in the eye bar.
Oh shit.
And you look at it and realize, shit, this is the spell that Fistandia was working on to create Fistandia's mansion. You can now, using the eye bar once per long rest, you can cast Mordekainen's, the 7th level spell, Mordekainen's Magnificent Mansion.
This Squiz kind of like watches with like increasing awe as this page floats from the shelf into his book, and then as it lands, he goes, "Oh shit! I think I can do this now. It seems like the magic energy that's in the page is channeled into the book, and I don't think we need to worry about accommodations anymore.
Have we been?
No, but if something happened and we were
There's a
no
knock
longer
at the door.
welcome. Oh, hello?
Yes. Is everything all right in there?
No, we need a medic, or maybe perhaps a funeral service, unless you've got a cleric here that can cast.
You see the doorknob like shake. Can you open the door?
Yes, of course. And he'll like waddle over there and open it.
At the door you see Igor standing
Igor.
there.
I'm so glad you came.
What happened?
We got stuck inside of a portal, and it would appear that Matrius is dead. We took his place.
I'm gonna stand up and try not to throw up.
Ashley, can I get a no, you notice this. As you're standing up, sort of getting your bearings and coming to, you see Lezabel wearing the Reaper costume.
I'm just gonna like look around for a second and be like, "Hey, you're the Reaper person." I'm still like out of it because I just woke up and stuff.
Lizabel's gonna take the mask off and sort of give a wave to Leland.
Well, I'm conflicted.
Okay. That's something that your character will have to sort of ruminate on as you continue the adventure. Because now you're working with someone who was directly influencing your work in Baldur's Gate. But as Igor is sort of just like flailing around, like what's going on, like looking back and forth, like I don't know what to do, another Avowed walks up, clad in a long purple cloak with the hood up.
Are they wearing that pendant?
They are. And they look at Petrichor. You all need to come with me right now.
To where?
You know where. And he turns around and starts walking away.
Well, do I know who the voice?
What's happening?
Who is Igor again, by the way? Has Lezabel met?
The person who
our guard.
escorted you to the room.
So you weren't here that session.
So would Lezabel know them?
Okay. No.
Do I know them? Oh, not Igor, but do I recognize the voice of the Avowed who was?
Yeah. That's God, what is his name? I keep that is Alchris' personal guard.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm assuming Lezabel doesn't know them either.
Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm the only one who knows them.
What do you do?
Well,
do you let on that you know them at all?
Absolutely not, but we should probably follow and lead Igor to the dead body.
It seemed like he was talking directly to you.
Was he not implying the whole group should follow? Hold on.
He implied the whole group should follow, but he was looking at you.
And when you asked where we're going, he said, "You know where." Where are we going?
We're gonna go deeper into the library.
I mean,
so you can explore some more.
Do you follow or not?
That's not.
I'm just gonna start.
You like books?
I do like books, but there's something
else. Well, let's go.
Okay.
Not that foolish.
The Igor sort of is just left standing there, and you all follow this Avowed out.
Igor, find a cleric.
Yes, of course. And you see him rush off.
Best of luck, Igor. I'm sorry to put this on you.
As you leave, you are led back through the maze of stairs, back outside into the courtyard here, and into the Court of Air. and the Avowed is making a beeline for the Emerald Door. Once you approach the Emerald Door, the guard there just sort of is just like gives a nod to the Avowed and then to Petrichor, and you continue through. As you go ahead.
Squish just side eyes Petrichor.
He's not looking at anyone.
Okay.
As you go through the Emerald Door, you are led into the inner sanctum of Candlekeep. This is where all of the books are held, the great library, and it's a place of mystery for outsiders. You continue on, and Petrichor, you are very aware of the path that you are being taken down. You'll know this as the route to the Great Reader Alcris' office.
Mhm.
As you approach the door, the Avowed stops, and to you directly, Petrichor, he says,
Hold on.
"Food must be here. How's everybody doing?"
He says food must be here.
Yes, food must be here.
Honey, you'll rub their bellies.
I'm a little peckish. I can go for that.
What'd you say, Seth?
I just laughed.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something.
No.
Sorry, I thought food was knocking, but they're just on their way.
I can kind of see outside my window as well.
Score.
Um,
They look at me.
they look at you and they're like, "Would you like them to go with you?"
That depends what this is a. Can they look at the? What do they do if they don't come in?
They wait in the hall.
What if you go take them to a library corner so they can sit down somewhere nice and rest?
That's not what I was instructed to do.
Oh, you don't always have to do what you're instructed to do.
I must. The Great Reader says so.
The Great Reader.
Yes,
you guys
the
should
Great
wait here.
Reader.
This is gonna be boring.
Who's the Great Reader?
I don't think I would
Well-
ever pass up an opportunity to go further into a library. Like you said,
Well, it's
I like
it's not.
books.
It's an office.
sure there are books.
He is correct. This is the office for the Great Reader Alchrist. One of
I'd
the
love
8.
to be in there.
Why can't we go?
It's up to Peter here.
They would
That
know me as
was-
that one. They
Th-
would know me
this-
as Petrichor.
It's up to Petrichor, as the Great Reader has instructed. The Great Reader knows of the party, but knows that Petrichor must act with the utmost secrecy.
Well, if you want to go in there alone, Petrichor, you're welcome to, but we're going to have have a conversation when you come back out.
You guys wait here, and I will have Effie hop onto Squiz's shoulder.
As you wish. Follow me.
I don't like secrets, guys.
Yes, me neither.
Neither do I.
Okay, you all have plenty of secrets.
I am very much an open book.
All right, well.
Literally,
The
my
other-
book is open.
And
Petrichor?
then I'll go inside.
Okay. And as the doors open, the party. Would you say the party kind of like does the whole like trying to like look in?
I'm sure they do.
But I would like to try and stealth into
Okay.
the place,
Can-
please.
Can I get a stealth roll DC 20? Because this is an office.
No, I got a 19.
So as Petrichor enters the room, did anybody else do anything?
All our things have
No,
reset, haven't
no.
they? So I can't invisible cloak and sneak.
No, nothing is
Oh,
reset
sorry, it
yet.
hasn't reset. Yeah. So
We haven't had
Isabel
we
can't
haven't
really
had
do anything.
5 goddamn minutes to ourselves.
No. Okay, so as the doors open, Petrichor is ushered inside. Leland attempts to snake their way in and is almost successful at it until suddenly, are they entering or not? And points to Leland in the corner, like by the vase, like,
Hey, buddy.
Leland, wait outside,
Yes, sir.
and Leland sort of skulks back
and I'll
and
wink at Leland.
and the Avowed closes the door behind. Petrichor,
I'm gonna take a
what
seat.
happened inside the study?
Matrius got attacked by an imp.
And Matrius is now...
Oh, they're dead. For quite a few hours, so unless someone can resurrect them.
I'll send a cleric down immediately.
Igor didn't really seem to know what to do, so...
Yes, Igor is but a regular person, just a scholar. Of course they wouldn't know. Our food is here.
Are you grabbing it?
I
Okay,
get
score. Great.
Wait, so whereabouts the party? What is it? Are we outside the Emerald Door or are we inside?
We're inside the Emerald Door, but we're outside of the office that they're having this conversation in. So we're somewhere in
Like here.
Yeah, somewhere in there. We might even be like in the Exaltation. Or I think we might be in the Great Library. I'm not sure. But I know that we're past the Emerald Door. So we're no longer in the corner.
You'd be in this area.
Okay.
This building, I'm, for all intents and purposes for this, is like the offices of the Great Readers.
Sorry, which building is it?
Exaltation.
The big middle one?
The Exaltation. Okay, well, sorry.
The Exaltation?
Oxal is still too.
Cool.
Okay.
I won't eat at this moment.
We will clean up whatever mess has been made inside of Matrius' study, as well as see what we can do for the poor man. Anyway.
I mean, probably just needs a vacation.
Your party was searching for him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What for?
It's been a while.
Are you sure you don't wish that the party wasn't there with you?
I sure do. One of them needed to speak with him on matters to find out more about plagues, right?
Why?
They're looking into helping another town.
Do you know what town it is?
Give me 30 seconds as I pull up my notes, because I wrote that
Ascor.
down. Ascor.
Ass.
We have scholars there. Near there, at least. Probably in Citadel Adbar, just to the north. I will put out word and we will send people to help the plague. Anyway, we have important matters to discuss. This was found earlier, and he pushes forward a book. On the
I'll
book,
pick it up.
On the book, you see the title, "The Price of Beauty." It is a it's a pretty It is a pretty hefty book, and I am just showing this to everybody. With a mirror in the center and gold like embellishments to look like flowing locks of hair. There seems to have been some trouble in the library, and he motions to the corner where another person is standing.
Do I recognize them?
No.
Okay.
This is Loris Nis. Loris mentioned that their friend has gone missing.
It
We
is a big
believe-
library. It happens.
It does happen. However, they say it has specifically to do with this book. Take a
I look at myself in the mirror.
okay. As you do that, I gotta find the correct page. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. As you do that, the image of a woman appears. Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?
Bad.
I always feel striking, so
There's nothing I can help you with then. Go on, answer her.
not today, no.
Very well. Good day. She bows, and then you're staring at yourself.
I will keep holding on to the book, and I will look back at Alchrist. You know better than to make deals with books or anything.
This isn't a deal with a book. Do not belittle my post.
So someone wanted help from the book, and something bad happened to them.
Not bad, but when you seek help from this book,
So the drift globes in my ring.
Right.
people who decide they want the book's help are given options. I want you and any team you see fit to deal with it. Understood?
The option that the book gives us?
Yes. I want this person found as soon as possible.
Okay, the person in the mirror.
No,
the missing person.
Lord,
Got it.
Mrs.
Look,
Companion.
Loris. And
And
what
you
is
just
Loris
hear-
Mrs. Companion's name?
Well, their name was Falthrax. Falthrax Lodair.
How do
You'll
you
be able
spell that?
Flatrax. Last name Loderr.
Lauder. Okay.
Falthrax. He'll be easy to recognize at least. He's a shield dwarf. So that's at least some characteristics for you to know when you find the right person.
Do you know if Flalthrax what they would want to change about themselves?
Well, Falthrax he's a dear friend of mine, but he's been troubled with depression lately. He's talked of feeling as though his life is passing him by. Well, but I will say, since he found the book, because he's talked to me about it. He says that his mood's improved in the last 10 days after he discovered it, and I mean, as you can see, the book is about beauty, so maybe his troubles are linked to his own personal image. But the last time that I saw him, he was in a sad mood and said that he was going to spend some time reading the book. And that night, Falthrax didn't return to his quarters.
Do you know where he went to read the book?
No.
Okay.
I can
All right,
only
well-
assume that he was reading it where I found it in the Pillars of Pedagogy.
Got it. Would Igor know where the room? Or
Who's
is it the...
Igor?
What room was it?
If you talk to one of the avowed station at the entrance to the Pillars of Pedagogy, they should be able to guide you to a room that Falthrax used often. But I don't see how any of that helps.
Sometimes people go missing inside of rooms. There's a lot of things, but we'll see.
Alchris speaks up and is just like I said, I want you to analyze the problems that this book wants you to fix, not go on a wild goose chase.
We can do both.
Anyway, thank you for finding Matrius. He was missing for quite some time. It's a shame that he's dead. We'll see what we can do, but you can split this between your party members. And hands you a satchel with, how many of you are there? 5 of you? With 500 gold inside of it. And he just tosses it onto the table and just leans back in his chair.
Do you get enough sleep at night?
I get
You're always
plenty
grumpy.
of sleep.
It doesn't show.
I need you to
I will
succeed.
pick up the gold and I'm going to start walking away.
I need you to succeed on this mission. The Keeper of Tomes is watching.
I'm gonna.
Good day.
I don't have a fun cantrip to do anything. I'll leave.
You really think prestidigitating is
a good thing to use on a great reader?
I think, is he gonna waste counter spell on a prestidigitation? I'm sure he could do worse to me.
It's
fine.
not about what happens.
Leave.
It's about the impression it leaves, girl.
Ugh, he's just so angry. He could lighten up a little bit. It's fine. I've had this job too long. They're not gonna fire me. I could.
Sounds like you're on thin ice.
Okay, so as you leave, the doors are shut behind you. Loris Nis stays inside the room, and you hear some muttering from inside the room as you leave.
So many sad and grumpy people.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Internet.
What'd you mesh? What was the last?
Petrichor just left. That was it. Doors closed behind.
We're talking about lies now.
Squiz thinks I'm lying, that I still pocketed more money.
Oh, okay, so you've handed out the money?
I said we all get 100 gold, and then he said, did you actually get 500, or did you not pocket some more? And then I tossed the bag at him for him to count it. And then he said, did you pocket it beforehand?
So have you filled us in on what happened inside at all, or?
I've said, nope, all I've said is we got paid.
Cool.
Yeah.
The avowed that guided you there is now motioning for you all to follow him to guide you out.
Squiz takes the bag of gold and follows him.
Do I know the guard's name?
About.
It's a guard.
No. Because they've never said anything.
Said it?
They're just omnipresent inside of Alchris' room when you're there.
Okay.
So, can I get my cut of the gold, please?
Oh, yes.
Well, when we get back to the rooms.
Okay, but
so
I
don't need to be stashing out.
One.
Yeah, Squiz gives 100 gold to Leland and 100 gold to everybody else too. What happened to?
I will say, for all intents and purposes, Emmy is just following along, not saying anything.
Yeah, true. So I'll split the gold out.
Okay. So you're ushered back to the Emerald Door. Once you're through the door, you are left.
Shall we head back to the inn?
So how is the king of the books?
King Books, we call him.
What?
Is that who you met with? The king of the book?
No. There's no king of the books.
There's gotta be a king.
There's a keeper of the
castle and
tomes, but
library.
there's no king.
Well, I'm gonna call him the king of the books.
You know what, honey? You call him whatever you want. He's a right asshole.
Ashley, can I get a history check from you?
Yeah.
Is there a king here? Am I wrong? I don't know.
Let's see. I'm not very smart, so 13.
Okay, that's high enough. Working in what's it called? The Night Order. You know a little bit about Candlekeep because it's pretty close to Baldur's Gate.
One day's
you
travel.
know that the hierarchy of this place is like Keeper of the Tomes. Just below that is the First Reader. Then it's so it's Keeper of the Tomes, First Reader, and then 8 Great Readers that report to them. And then all of everybody else.
I'm still gonna mess with Petrogor
No, that's fine.
and call it the king of the book.
I also just wanted a reason to tell you all the hierarchy.
I think Squiz wants to be one of the main readers. That's like his life goal.
Like one of the 8 Great Readers.
Yeah. Sorry, great readers. Yeah.
God,
Not the First Reader.
Not the keeper of tomes.
You know, aim high.
too high.
If you get higher, so yeah, don't aim too high. Don't set yourself up for disappointment, right? Like, there's only one of those people. There's 8 of
People
the
die
other
all the
ones.
time.
People die all the time, but then there's again only one of them, and there's like 8 of the other ones.
Can I just say, and this is just like me wanting to tell you all this. The First Reader's name, can you guess what it is?
Mr. Reader.
Ryan Reader.
Bookworm, WYRM.
Oh my god,
And-
is it a dragon?
They are.
Oh
That's
fuck
sick.
yeah.
Well, it's a
Okay.
dragonborn. It's a dragonborn.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Not as cool as a dragon.
Their name
but-
is Bookworm.
That's so good.
Sorry, I just wanted to give that. Okay, so what are you all gonna do? Petrichor has the book. He hasn't told anybody that he has the book. As well as his mission.
So was that just payment? Is that all?
no, there's
just got
more,
paid.
but that's why you just talk in the open about everything.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, let's go back to the
His life's
rooms.
an open book.
Well,
And
mine's
he's trying
not.
to prove it.
We know, kiddo. We know.
Okay. Do you all return
Sure,
to the House of
man.
Rest?
Yeah, we
I
haven't
do.
rested since, right? We
Yeah,
leveled
we
up. but
sure
haven't rested.
haven't.
Okay.
Okay.
My
You
spell
return to
slots
the
back.
House of Rest, and you see Metria standing there, and he's like, "How was the Pillars of Pedagogy?"
Next time, and I'm gonna keep walking.
Not
Very
great.
well.
Not
Very
great.
well. Oh, hopefully you study harder next time then.
Okay.
Everyone
Thanks,
here is just
Demetrius.
an
Have
asshole.
a good one.
And you continue
Hopefully.
down the halls until you reach the infinitely long hallway. Do you all go into one person's room? Do you all go back to your respective rooms? What's going on?
Petrichor
Well,
will hold his door open.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go in his room.
Same.
Yeah, the same.
Lezabel?
Well, Lezabel's just sort of following along at this point. She wants to hear what happened.
Okay, you go into the room.
She wants to know, but she doesn't want to be needy about it.
Which Lezabel are you
Tell me
still
your
wearing?
She's
your
not wearing the
Reborn
mask at the moment, but
costume?
she is wearing the robe.
Okay.
But when they get inside, she'll
Okay.
take it off.
Okay, so what do you tell them?
So, Squiz, you said your whole mission to go to. Oh no, that was for the bartender, wasn't it?
No, it was his mission.
No,
he got it from
his
his
mission.
best friend.
Got it. That mission that you were sent on is going to be dealt with by another library
Oh.
who specialize in plagues.
Well,
and they want us to
Mhm.
investigate this. And I will put the book on a table that's in the middle of the room, because why not?
Okay, and if you all put it away, this is the book that is now in front of you.
So, to clarify, as far as the party was concerned, like, we were here to investigate the plague, right? Okay.
Correct.
So that's been
Yeah.
that's
We were here to
that's been dealt
specifically-
with now, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is
Correct.
the
we're
plague also
specifically
the
here to
one that
find
the
creatures.
crackhead bartender wanted us to do? Was that
No,
separate?
that was it, right?
That was
Okay.
the one the crackhead
Yeah.
bartender wanted you to.
Okay.
Squiz pulls out his speaking stone and says that Petrichor called her a crackhead.
You get a
People
message
do it
back
all the time
saying,
there. It's her
well,
nickname.
he's not wrong.
Oh, well,
You're new here. We all know.
I'm not.
We've been new.
I said you're new to this city. Are you kidding me?
Oh, true.
Yep.
But the book is called The Price of Beauty. They want us to tell the book we want something changed and follow the missions it wants us to go on. To learn more about it.
Does anybody have anything they want changed? Can I do like a?
Are you purposefully not telling them that someone disappeared while handling the book?
Nope, I forgot that one. But also, the last person. Thanks for catching that when I closed my notes page. How do you pronounce it? I don't like the F and the L together.
It's F-A-L,
It's a silent.
sorry.
Oh,
It's F-A-L.
okay. God. Thalthrex Lodare. He's a shield dwarf. He was reading the book, and then he went missing. But it really elevated, and he's no longer depressed in that time. So
Sounds like there might be some sort of greed component. You get something from the book, and you just keep taking and taking and taking until you owe it so much that you can't give it what it needs. Can I make like an intelligence or like a history or some arcana or something to?
I mean, do you just want to read the book, or?
Well, I wanted to kind of see if I knew anything about it before I.
If you know anything about the book itself.
Yeah, or if I can like intuit anything from it.
Well, we're gonna wait for Austin to come back. Welcome back. Speaking of which, I realize there's no music playing. That will elevate the mood like 10 times.
okay, great. I was torn away, so I don't know what was said for a couple of moments.
It was just me trying to intuit something about the book.
Got it.
Yeah. Uno momento, because I'm getting music real quick before we continue. Everybody enjoying themselves? Are
Bah.
we having fun?
And I'll just
so
tell them
cold
everything
right
else
now.
that happened.
Oh, I wish I was cold, girl.
Can Lizabelle like pick up the book and have a look at it?
Yep. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check, Seth.
Hello.
I almost said it, but I had the cameras, and it just shows it.
Did you say arcana?
Yeah.
9.
Well, when you look at it, it's got a mirror.
Can I give the help action?
It has faint traces. What are you gonna do to help?
Can I describe that when you talk to a woman appeared trying to make a deal?
You talk to books. Why were you talking to?
Can I?
Eventually,
as in
all the
telling
lies will catch
Squiz
up to
that.
you.
That's not a lie. That's what happened to the book. God, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can
smack
take the
this
help
thing.
action.
Okay. That time it's a 19.
You can sense like strong conjuration magic on it. But otherwise, like, just by looking at it, that's all you can tell. It's a very beautiful book, and it's got conjuration magic. You
Okay.
don't personally, as a like scholar, know anything about this book.
Sure. Then I'll just kind of be peeking over Lezabel's shoulder.
Okay. Lezabel, when you're looking through the book, are you looking for anything in particular?
So can she unlock it? I see it's got some blocks on the side. She able to,
Yeah.
she can scroll through then and have a look at what's inside. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
she'd like to do that, and as she's doing this, you know, sort of just cruising through the inside, she's gonna look at Petrichor and say,
Okay.
"So someone's missing, and we're tasked with finding them. Is that correct?"
No, we're tasked with investigating the book.
And finding them.
And okay, bitch, that's not what you said last time. I was talking about finding him, and a great reader, Alchris, was like, "Your job is to fucking do the missions, bitch."
That's because
It's quite literally what he said.
Your
Great.
job is to find
Maybe make
the
that
person.
more clear.
You have to investigate the book to figure out what's going on with it and find the person that is missing. That's why you interrogated the girl.
It's a two-part mission. We gotta investigate the book and find the person. They were
Okay.
I just tell them everything.
Lezabel, as
God.
you are shuffling through the pages, you get an unmistakable scent of lilies. You notice the mirror, that everything is set in gold. You notice as the pages go that there are beautiful illustrations of woodland scenes, art, jewelry. Delicate handwriting accompanies each illustration that you pass by. And as you get to the last page, you see an inscription. The author, Silvari Silversong, writes, "A mirror is a gateway to happiness, truth, and to accepting ourselves."
Will you read that one more time?
Or put it in chat.
Oh yeah, or that.
Yeah, I can put it in chat.
Sweet.
Boop a doop boop boop.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Gateway.
What else would you like to do with the book?
So Lezabel's she's gonna sort of say, I'm a bit out of my depth with this, and she's gonna, well, first, does Lezabel get the impression that she could destroy the book? Like, she pulled a page out or something along those lines? No, she's not trying this, though.
If you, the book is not fragile, but it is like, the pages seem to be like antique, but the book is not fragile.
Can she like try and rip off the corner of a page?
Yeah, sure.
Smack them?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you do this secretly or?
I mean, not really. Sort of just openly, not really hiding it.
Squiz slaps her hand.
What are you doing? Are you
trying to smack the back of your head?
What did we talk about last time?
Right.
We were at the man's. What are you doing?
Sorry, old habits.
Some disrespect for books.
She's gonna pass the book to Squiz and say, "I'm sure this is more your area of expertise."
Yes, thank you.
He like holds it close to his chest and he's like, "Don't hurt books, Jesus." And he'll open it and like kind of flip through it.
Okay. Do we get the feeling that we're gonna have to wait until tomorrow to talk to the person in the mirror again?
No one's tried.
So I was gonna say he like flips through it, and then like having seen kind of all of the same things that he saw over Lezabel's shoulder, he would flip back to the cover and then look into the mirror.
I will say you noticed a few other things Lezabel didn't notice.
Oh, okay.
You noticed little you paid more attention to the handwriting under the pictures, whereas Lezabel was looking through and was like, "Oh, these are pretty." And underneath the illustrations, you see little short prayers and meditations dedicated to seeking self-worth, techniques for massage and healing, and recipes for creating bombs and cosmetics.
Sorry, Oh, BALMS.
Balms. Balms.
I was like, oh, this book is about self-improvement, self-beautification, and terrorism.
I love it.
I will say the description for this book, despite its ordinary contents, is what the description says about it.
Despite
Like,
its ordinary.
Like in my GM notes, it literally says, despite its ordinary contents, the price of beauty ...
Oh. So it has.
So there is nothing special about what is in this book. It is all like beauty guru shit.
Oh, okay. And generally beauty guru shit. Okay. Yeah, so I'll like look into the so you said you told us everything. So you said
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so suppose I'll do that and say hello.
Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today? As an image of a as the image of Sune, you would know this as the goddess Sune appears in the mirror. That's SUNE.
Okay. Okay. He says, well, curious as always.
Is there anything I can do for you today?
Well, it depends. Are you able to enlighten us on the situation at hand?
I don't know of any situation. I'm here for beauty and health.
Does she? Does she do that?
She does.
Squiz like grasps non-existent pearls, or clutches non-existent pearls. He's like, and sorry.
Why, Discord? Why?
Hey, Ashley.
Yes.
Can I see your face?
Nope.
Why?
Why
Because
not?
I haven't found that yet.
You haven't found your face?
Nope, it's missing.
Generally, it's attached to your head. Not always true, however. Where I usually find mine.
I am here for beauty and for health.
Well, Pitter,
yes.
can you hear us? Okay.
Can you see us?
Well, I do suppose I've got a bit of like a crook in my upper back.
And he kind of like does like he like shows how he always stands, and then he like tries to straighten up, and he doesn't get particularly straightened, and that kind of thing.
So I guess there's that. That kind of sucks a little bit sometimes. I have like a little bit of a hunchback forming.
Is this something you'd like to change about yourself?
I
There's
think
like
we have to say yes.
Yeah, so there's like a pause over Squiz's face because, like, realistically, no, he doesn't really care about that. But he knows that this is kind of the.
Well, can I get an insight check from you?
Sure.
You also know what I said no last time they went away.
Yeah. 7.
You're not sure if it's a game or not that they're playing with you.
Okay.
Like it could be that she just wants an honest answer. It could be that
There's some sort of trickery involved.
yeah.
Okay. He'll say yes.
Well, dearest one, if rest, relaxation, or transformation is what you need, then follow the lilies. I'm sure Sylvari will see to your needs. She motions to the right, and a portal appears.
So follow the lilies. Sune will suit your needs.
Sylvari
Sylvari.
will
Yeah,
see
the
to your
author of the
needs.
book.
And there is a 5 foot wide. Sorry, as she motions to the right, the mirror glows softly, and a 5 foot wide, 7 foot high portal appears next to you.
Okay,
Can we
we've been
think
going
of it?
through a lot of portals recently, and we have not taken a break, guys.
Huh.
Sune, will we be able to come back to this? I apologize. We're all very exhausted.
Well, if rest and relaxation is what you need, then follow the lilies.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Oh my god, that's so fucking bad.
I will give you a Bardic Inspiration.
Is that D6?
Oh wait, never mind. We haven't rested. I don't have it.
Great. Well,
Sorry.
that'll be a 7. That's a strong 7.
I mean, this is conjuration magic. Squiz, did you tell them that there was conjuration magic on the book?
Oh yes, yeah, I would have shared that.
This is conjuration magic. It's a hologram. It can only say certain things.
Well, in that case, we might be able to just not do it now and then do this whole thing again when we're ready for it. I don't know if we're actually going to find the rest and relaxation that in the way that we want to if we follow through with it. It might mean a difference.
Does anybody else have anything to say in the party?
Sorry.
Well, I just want them a chance to put in their 2 cents. Lezabel, Leland.
Elizabeth's gonna nod. She sort of agrees. She's gonna be like, yes, I suppose we should rest first before we go through any more portals.
Leland, you just got done resting.
I'm pretty rested, so I guess I'll stare at the portal and make sure it doesn't do anything crazy.
I mean, Effie can watch the portal.
Well, fine then. I'm gonna go make.
Yeah, you're welcome. I only sleep for 4 hours. You can stay in the room.
After about 5 minutes of talking, the portal disappears.
Great.
All right. Well, I'd like to make vials of poison.
Okay.
Cool and normal.
Okay. So what? The portal disappears. The image from the mirror disappears. Before you go off your separate ways, what are you going to do? Like talking about the portal disappearing, things like that.
What time of day is it?
I'd say by now it's like 10 p.m.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's been a day.
Got it. Oh, I can. Okay, it's fine. I can still do that. I will. Hold on. Do you guys want your stuff? Ooh,
remember, you are on no set schedule.
Yeah, I know.
Besides your own.
That's
meaning
fair.
You do not have to wake up at 7 a.m. You can sleep for a full 8 hours.
Well, I don't need that. I'm thinking what I can do for myself. Which is fine. I'm just trying to think if what I'm doing would be more annoying. It's fine.
Okay. Is anybody going to do anything with the book? Try to see if they can reopen the portal, etc.
Yeah, Squizzle tried to go through pretty much the exact same thing that he just did and see if it's truly a script or if there's any sort of like personality behind it.
So as you look into the mirror, nothing appears.
Okay, so maybe this is just a once per person sort of deal. So we've kind of spent mine, and I
said no in there.
Oops.
Maybe it'll change in the morning.
My reset.
Yeah.
I would say let's not waste their attempts if we're not going into it right now.
Okay. If you all are in agreement, do you all go back to your own rooms to settle in for the night?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, but I have things I would like to do.
I need a unanimous from the party.
I said yes.
I want to ask Lezabel about her Reaper costume. Hang on.
Do you do that with the rest of the party, or do you kind of like as you're leaving the room be like, Lezabel, come with me?
I guess like as we're leaving the room, I'll just be like, hey, I noticed you have like a Reaper costume, and I was kind of looking for someone with that outfit on. How long have you had it?
Lizabel's kind of cautious. So Lizabel's
Go ahead.
Lizabel's gonna. Why do you want to know? Why are you looking?
Well, I was tasked by my order to find the Reaper.
I do want to make sure you know something, Leland. You were not tasked by them. It was a gossip from the desk clerk.
Oh, I thought
And
it
you
was
said you would look into it.
quest. Okay.
And you said that you would look into it.
Well, I told someone I would look into someone who resembled a Reaper who had been sneaking around town on the rooftops and whatnot. I was wondering if that might have been you.
So Leland didn't say the thing about the order?
No, because technically I guess it wasn't a quest. It was just...
It could be. Who's to say? How many Reapers could there possibly be?
I'm so sorry. My mic headset disconnected while I was in the living room grabbing a napkin. What did you all discuss?
Lizabel sort of dodged the question, but said, "How many Reapers can there possibly be?"
Okay. And Leland?
And so what kind of things do you do as a Reaper? I'm just gonna casually lean against the wall and walk her way.
Are you like?
Does Lizabel get a sense that Leland is that you're sort of like threatening her or threatening Lizabel? That you opposed? Like,
no, I'm trying to be charismatic.
Okay.
Trying to flirt a little bit.
Or just
Lizabel's gonna respond with a sort of like a half chuckle then and say, "I reap souls, of course, but only from the bad people. Those."
And insight check to see if she's lying to me.
Sure. Then I mean, yeah, you can do the insight check. I won't have you make an opposition, Pitter.
And that rolled off my table, so I got a 10.
Lizabel believes what she's saying to be true.
Well then, as long as it's only from the bad people, so that's subjective, I guess. Just keep up the good work, and I'll do finger guns and walk to my room.
Lizabel's gonna before Leland heads off. Lizabel's gonna sort of like pat them on the shoulder, and I guess, and say, "I hope you're feeling all right after spending so long unconscious."
Oh, everything will unscramble eventually.
Very well then.
All right. All right. You all return to your rooms. What did you want? What all did you respectively want to do with your long rest?
I decided.
Oh, go ahead.
It's fine. I decided what I wanted to do actually isn't helpful to me, so I'm not doing it. Oh, can I tell Squiz though before they leave? If there's any books you wanted to look at, you can just request them from the Emerald Door.
Oh, is that how that works? You just walk up to it, you say, "I want book," and they spit it out.
You'll have to tell them actual books probably, or you can discuss the sort of what you're looking for. But
oh, sure, yes, yeah,
they'll bring them to you, but you just can't go into the library.
Okay. And Nick, mechanically, how does that work with me replacing spells in the iBar? Is that good enough, or do I need to literally be inside of a library?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Do I have
you have access? I think the
wording of it is access to a library.
Yeah, you have access to this library.
Okay, cool. Again, I didn't know if that meant like you need to be able to get inside of that door or
any book you can get from a library.
Sweet.
Okay.
Can
What-
my sweet cell phone like contact the front desk lady that asked me about the Reaper?
They don't
Um,
have one.
They don't have one. The only people that have one are you 5 and June.
How far was June from that place?
A good ways away.
Well, no. So they're in the same town. So you
Okay.
could, in theory, text June and say, "Hey, can you go over to the Order of Myth Draenor and let the front desk lady know this from Leland? Thanks, Heart."
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Oh, should we tell her that someone's looking into that?
That was one of the things that Squiz was going to do on his.
Great.
So I'm gonna send a text to June with the hearts and everything.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make vials of poison.
Okay. Are you only spending 2 hours doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can increase your vials of poison by 2.
Ooh.
Okay. Squiz or Petrichor, who wanted to contact June?
Petra probably wouldn't have thought about it. This was me.
Yeah, so Squiz will do it. Especially since it's like his personal quest too, as well as like the party quest.
Okay.
So he would shoot a message to June and say like, "Hey, like the plague deal is apparently being dealt with. One of the what are they? I'm so sorry, grand readers.
I don't
Great
know.
reader.
It's
Great reader.
Yeah, great reader. You remember the avowed saying the great reader Alchrist.
Okay, so apparently the great reader Alchrist is taking care of it. I don't really know much about it personally, but as Matrius has unfortunately passed, that's our best bet for now, as we can't enlist Matrius's help directly. Please send a message to Akbar and let him know that I am safe and we have help on the way.
I can't remember. Did June say she knew who Akbar was?
Or
Or is that something you're sort of assuming?
I think I am assuming it. I don't know if I don't know if we ever established that. But I can like add clarification there. Akbar of Citadel Adbar.
Okay. You type out the text, you send it off, and you don't get anything in return. It's like 11:30 by now. It's like prime party time.
Okay. And what was the other thing I was gonna? Somebody else can go. You can go back to me.
Isabel's gonna brood like edgily in her room.
Brooding edgily.
Okay. You brood edgily for 2 hours and then you go to
excellent.
bed. Okay. Petrichor, did you want to do anything before bed?
No. Well, did the book stay in my room?
I think Squiz would have taken it with him.
Would you have let Squiz take it with him?
I would have preferred it to stay with me.
He wouldn't have fought you.
Great.
Okay, then you have the book.
Oh God, looking at his stuff. It's fine. I will flip through and read a little bit of the book, and then I'll take my 4 hour.
Okay. Let's finish up Seth, and then we'll go back and do whatever else you wanted to do with your long rest. Okay. What did you want to do, Seth?
I wanted to go to the door and grab.
As you try to leave the House of Rest, Metria stops you and is like, "Where are you going so late?"
Oh, I was told that I could go to the Emerald Door and request books.
Oh, you can do that from me, dear boy.
Oh, well, perfect. Thank you for saving me the steps. I was
course.
hoping to get a spell book.
What kind of spell book?
Preferably, I believe it's a wizard's book. Anything.
I unfortunately need the type of magic you're looking for. We don't have just general wizard's spell books. So if you're looking for something of conjuration, aberration, necromancy, etc., it'll help us narrow down what we're looking for.
Okay.
I'm blanking on the name of the. Oh. I need a divination book.
Of course. Is this going to be like a beginner's spell book, intermediate?
Oh, very much beginner. Yes, it's a
Of
spell
course.
that I have heard of and worked with before, but I can't really remember the nitty gritty of it. So I was hoping to kind of.
Of
snag
course. Of course. I will send for that right away. Give me
I'm-
about. Oh, go ahead.
I'm realizing it's a bard spell, so I don't even technically need to do this, but I'll do it anyway.
Okay. I will have it for you within an hour. Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. If you would like to return to your room, I will bring it to you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Of course. Right. Okay. And Petrichor, what did you want to do with the rest of your long rest?
Um,
Your other 4 hours.
yeah, my other 4 hours. Geez. I will. Ooh, is it? Hold on. Let me see what the time is for this one, because it's once a long rest, right?
What you doing, Ash?
Oh, I was supposed to learn like a cantrip.
Oh, for what?
Druidcraft.
Is that arcane archer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then here, just I can put it in for you.
Do you have compendium sharing on?
No. How do I do that?
It's in the settings for the game. So if you like go back to the main page, outside of the game, there's like a setting in there.
Setting. Sharing. Allow players to import game settings. What would it be under?
I believe it's game settings, compendium settings, and then share
Oh.
my compendium with players.
And then I have compendium sharing slots. Are you able to share it with me?
So no, so you choose games to put into those sharing slots. So like you
Well,
would just
I
put in
only
game.
This seems like it can be done
Okay.
another time.
Yeah, well, that's that.
I mean, it's done.
I am gonna go into my ring.
You only said that because you want to continue
I
talking
did.
about yourself.
Well, also,
So shut the
also
fuck
for
up.
no, I would have said it for anything else as well. I will go into my ring and I'll collect the bag of holding that I left in there, so we
Yep.
can all get our stuff back. And then I will hang out in there for the next couple hours and just add to my notes of what's happened and stuff like that.
Sounds good. Within an hour, Seth, Squiz gets a knock on the door, and there's just a floating book of divination.
Dope. He grabs it and jots down
Books
the
come
like
by air.
yeah, that's cool. The like the spells, so like the runes and like all that shit into his eyebar for identify.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So if that is everything that we're doing during our long rest, folks, it is now probably about 10 or 9 or 10 in the morning. What do you all do when you wake up?
Go ahead.
I'll feed my dog and then go to breakfast downstairs or at the
God,
other place or whatever.
are we trusting the breakfast here after last time?
Well, I'm completely unaware of anything that went wrong with food.
You were there.
so-
You were there.
You were
for the
there
food.
for that one.
Oh, was I?
Yeah, it was the week prior.
What happened with the food? Remind me.
they're kind of being sketchy about it, and like they were serving. Someone said their favorite thing was orc to be served, and there was an orc there the night before, and it's kind of sketchy, and we all kind of get the gist of that they're feeding us people.
Okay, never mind. No
And we can
breakfast.
text
Is there anything wrong
June
with
or
eating people?
our little thing. Yeah,
Yes.
well, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, there sure is.
I don't think Lezabel's. Was Lezabel
Not
Was-
just ethically. There's like other parts that are
was
wrong about
Lezabel
that.
informed about the eating people part? I don't remember if she was because I wasn't there.
That's
No, it never
Okay,
came up. That was
Lezabel
not
goes to the
important thing that
hearth
came
and-
up to appear.
you said Lesbel goes
Yeah,
to breakfast. Okay.
I will text the group chat and be like, "So are we eating downstairs if they're serving people?" or question mark.
No.
Wait, does
Okay.
Lezabel get this too?
Go with no.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
right,
group
'cause it's the
text.
stone thing, right? They're
Yeah.
eating people.
Yeah, it was real sketch. You were off out gallivanting when we kind of.
To be fair, we're not sure, but it signs pointed.
Actually, I would like to go to breakfast, and I would like to investigate this further. The whole eating people business.
Okay.
Can I sneak into like the kitchen?
Sure. Can I get a stealth roll?
15.
You sneak into the kitchen.
Well, I'd like to like look around and look in the pots that are cooking and things.
Give me an investigation check.
Look in the freezer.
That's 12.
Looks like a normal kitchen. Everything seems to be fairly normal. They've got eggs out. They've got like what looks like chicken and beef out to be prepped. Various vegetables, seasonings. It's a kitchen.
Well, I'll check the freezer.
You
Oh, sorry.
you open the freezer, you go inside, and it's an industrial size freezer if they have that. The contents are like whole pigs that are just like hung up in there, kind of like a butcher's freezer.
And I guess sense any kind of like illusion-y stuff going on.
Give me an arcana check.
I got a nat one.
This place is rife with illusion magic.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold on. What did she roll?
A nat one.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm gonna immediately pull out my phone and
Am I there with you?
They snuck
she
in with
snuck
a
in.
stealth roll.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
I'm gonna immediately whip out my phone and text the group and be like, guys, they're totally feeding us people. They're disguising it as pigs and chicken and beef, but it's definitely
I'd like to
people.
imagine.
Do not
Send
eat
a picture.
and and then I will send a picture.
I'd like to imagine Lesbel was halfway through her meal when she got this group text, and now she's outside the hearth just throwing up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Petrichor is gonna order some tea and waffles from June.
Okay. You get a message back saying, "On it!" And flying from the crystal comes plates of waffles and a cup of tea that like hit the wall and then magically like without making any sort of mess appear, like hit the wall, come down and like assemble itself.
Like a SpongeBob ass like burger flying up in the air, lands
Yeah.
down perfectly on the plate.
Yep.
I have a
And
quick-
Squiz.
I have a quick question for you. Real
Okay.
quick. If I have stocked a ritual castable spell in my spell book, can I ritual cast it? I feel like we've
You've asked
talked
me this.
Yeah, and the answer was yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Does that still make it go away from the book, or does it get to
No.
stay there?
It's a ritual cast.
So Squiz gets his breakfast of like a farmer's scramble, so it's just like eggs scrambled with potatoes, peppers, onions, little cubes of hammers.
From the hearth?
Or
from the
no,
phone?
from the phone.
Okay. So you're
Um,
staying in your room?
Yeah, for now. And then I think he would go and knock on Petrichor's door. But I forget. I
doors-
thought
is the
we
door
only knew you
there?
as
So-
Peter.
You did,
But now we know you as Petrichor.
because of the guard.
Okay.
No one asked about it.
Before you continue, as you're eating your breakfast, you get a beep on your phone, on your crystal,
Yeah.
that says from June saying, "Oh, good. At least someone's looking into it. Hopefully, all will be well soon."
Yes, hopefully, yes.
Do you send that text back?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you were just doing like the old man thing of just like talking back to your phone.
Right? Yeah, fair.
It's voice to text.
Probably.
Okay.
He would be that old man.
And then you said you go over to Petrichor's room?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do in Petrichor's room?
So he knocks on the door, and he's like, Petrichor.
I mean, here's the question: is my door actually there? Because the doors only appear when we open to leave them.
No, not technically.
Oh,
So
well, that's
he's
how
just
you-
sort of like knocking
before.
on the wall in that area.
I'll open the door.
Squiz,
Ah.
before you, so at first you're knocking on like the wall where Petrichor's door was before, and then suddenly a door appears.
Hello?
Hi. So I wanted to kind of talk to you about some stuff. Are you down for that?
Sure, and I'm gonna reach out and hand him the drift globe.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Hmm.
I
Didn't
also wanted to
distract
look
you.
at the
Okay.
book, if that's okay.
Sure.
Excellent. Okay,
I'll
so
open.
Squizzle
I'll
coming.
text the others that, or do you want the others here?
Yeah, that's fine. So,
Okay, cool.
like, as they're coming, though, Squiz will be like, so, Petrichor, not Peter?
Peter is short for Petrichor.
Sure. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? I mean, like, I don't want it to seem that I'm judgmental. I just don't like being kept out of the loop.
I mean, I've told you everything. There's no loop to be cut out of on this, and I'll motion towards the book.
Right. I know. Like, yeah, you are entitled to have your secrets, but it does seem like there's something you're hiding in regards to this place and yourself.
I mean, everyone has a job.
Sure.
So.
If you want to talk about it.
I'm good.
You hear a knock at the door as Lesbel and Leland come.
I will have Effie open the door.
Okay. So you are all now reconvened inside of Petrichor's room. What do you do?
Well, now that I've got all of you here, I spent the evening last night picking up the spell Identify, and I wanted to take a closer look at this book before we jump into it. And so he sits down and spends 10 minutes casting Identify on the book.
Okay. Does anybody have any opposition to this?
No, but I'll just say I don't know if it's going to tell us anything we don't already know about the book.
No.
Also, I don't remember what everyone stole from the place, but I'm just gonna. I assume they all kept notes, and I'll give that back to you now.
Okay.
I just have the drift bow.
Yeah.
So as you are casting the Identify spell, what was the voice I did for the Identify spell? It was, or no, I did it
You've never done Identify.
It was just for your visor.
Yeah.
I was gonna do something stupid like, "Hello, this is the Identify spell." No.
What's the voice that's inside Squiz's head?
think it's probably just his own voice.
Mm.
Hello, Squiz. This is the identify spell. That's my best impression
God,
of
is
you
that
doing
what I
Squiz.
sound like?
It is.
Yeah, so and I'll post that for you, but
Okay. I mean, I was just gonna give you a bunch of info dump.
sure.
What you're looking at is the what is the next book?
The Price of Beauty.
What you're looking at is the book A Price of Beauty, written by Sylvari Silversong. When looking at the mirror, there is strong conjuration magic, and the goddess Sune appears to ask you how you're feeling. If the user is seeking a change in their appearance that can be helped by Sune, a portal will be opened. The portal will last for 5 minutes and can only be opened every 24 hours.
Oh, fuck.
The
We gotta
book
wait till
is filled
tomorrow
with
night.
general knowledge on beauty, guru shit. This has been the Identify spell. Thank you.
Okay, so basically all we learned that we didn't already know is that it's only once every 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And do I get that that's a thing that resets at a specific time, or is it 24 hours
It's
from last?
every 24 hours, and you used it at 10 o'clock last night.
So we have to
But
wait till 10 o'clock
Elizabeth or
tonight.
Leland could use it, correct?
We should just wait until tomorrow then.
I would agree with that.
Okay. Is everybody in agreement?
Couldn't Elizabeth or Leland use the thing?
Go. Yeah.
Did they like? Do we get the impression only one person?
So
It's not per
the-
person. It's just
the-
when a portal opens.
the Identify spell is a magic spell that tells you the information on this, and the information that was given is that the portal will last for 5 minutes, is only usable every 24
But-
hours.
So it seems like it's the book's
It is the
expenditure,
book's
not the person's expenditure.
correct.
Got it.
Okay. So are we in agreement that we're gonna wait till the next day to do this and not wait till 10 o'clock tonight?
Yeah, that's fine.
Probably, but
Okay. Then you all have general downtime for this day. Is there anything you all want to do before we move into the next part?
I'm upset that June hasn't texted me back.
What did you
So I'm
text
gonna-
her?
I was trying to tell her to tell the quest
Oh.
giver lady about the Reaper.
Oh. You
I
get a
didn't think
ping
you
on your
actually
phone.
did that. I'm not your maid.
And the message says that she'll send the butler down to Myth Draenor.
Okay, cool.
Is there anything small and handy that we think we might need?
Are you asking me or the party?
I'm asking the party.
Small and handy.
Just something that help adventuring.
Lock picks.
No.
A what?
Lock picks. A lock pick.
I mean, I have that already.
Well, how many do you have though?
I mean, just the one.
Yeah, but what if you screw it up?
We'll deal with that when that comes.
Lockpicks are not Skyrim lockpicks, I will say. I guess that depends on
I don't
next
know what
rule,
that
but
means.
generally
Nothing to
speaking,
me.
like Skyrim lockpicks, they break if you fail.
Oh. I've
That's up to
usually
Nick's
just seen they break
discretion,
on a nat
actually.
1, basically. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, if we don't, it's fine. I just wanted to try using my jacket.
Can you make some snacks, like some cookies or something?
We can do that with our phones.
That's not as fun.
Okay, I'm not.
Quiz. Can I get a history check from you?
Yeah. Uh, 15.
So, as you kind of go about your day, it sort of dawns on you that you've heard of Sylvari Silversong.
Okay.
And the like story of Sylvari Silversong is that she set up a temple to worship Sune in the forest, which I forgot to make it an actual handout, so I'm putting it in Discord. It is in the high forest south of Silvery Moon. And as you can see, just to the northeast is Citadel Adbar and Ascor, and your home forest.
The Arden Forest.
So it's kind of not like a local story, but it is a regional story that there is a temple hot spring type of thing in the high forest that Sylvari runs.
Okay. In the high forest near where I'm from. Okay.
Completely forgot to make that a handout.
Okay.
Okay. So anybody else have anything you want to do with a day and a long night rest worth of time? Would you like to record any other spells into the eye bar? Would you like to prep more poison? Things like that.
I guess I'll prep 2
Do you
more
want to
bottles.
Do you want to just prep till you're, because that'll put you at full, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't think Lesbel has
Nah,
anything.
Not really anything.
Do you want to do any like research on nobles, things like that?
Lesbel can't go into the
Remember
Emerald
this-
Door, right? That's only with Petrichor. Okay.
You cannot.
Mm,
Correct. Well, Petrichor
You can
can't
go-
even.
Yeah.
You were escorted there by a guard.
well, can Lesbel sort of on the down low sort of spend her day investigating the hearth and the food eating, the
Sure.
people eating?
Give me
Okay.
a stealth roll, unless you're doing this
stealth.
openly.
So,
Okay. Give me.
20.
Okay. Now
Not
give
that,
me
though.
give me an investigation with advantage,
Advantage.
because you have all the time in the
Yeah.
world to do this.
22. Yeah, 22.
There is nothing wrong with this
Okay.
kitchen. There are no humans being made into food. It is chicken, beef,
Okay, but what about orcs?
maybe some lamb. It is all livestock, and
Okay, so
Oh,
it
and
all
was
checks out then.
outraged.
Alright, Lesbel was prepared to kill some people eaters, but it all checks out.
it was literally all livestock, vegetables,
Cool.
and seasonings, and fruits. There's nothing wrong with this kitchen. It is a normal kitchen.
Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna turn my coat inside out until I get this cute little thing and put it on.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna reach into it and I will ask for potions of healing.
Okay. You pull out one potion of healing.
Great. Add that to my inventory. There's my inventory.
Anyone else? Anything else with your day and long rest worth
So-
of time?
I can only have 2 spells in there, and then otherwise I have to get a book anyway. So it's like I would.
I will say you can have them like prepped. So like if you've done the work to insert a spell, it's still there. You're just starting a new page.
So then, if I want to switch back to a spell that I've already had in there, what does that take?
It makes it. I'd say
An hour
like an hour research, an hour rereading the spell and getting yourself acquainted with it.
Okay, but I don't have to get a book.
No, because it's already written in you've already spent the time studying, and to write it in, you just need to get reacquainted with it because you
Sweet.
spent time away from it.
Okay. In that case, I'll
And you can change the prepared list on that every long rest.
on the iBar. Yeah. Okay.
Treat it like a prepared caster.
Yeah. That's yeah. Okay. Then in that case, I'll swap back from identify to mirror image.
Awesome. Anyone else? Long rest and day.
My question is, I feel like I used my inspiration last time, but I still have it marked. Does anyone know if I actually did or not?
You might have had bardic
I think
inspiration.
you got a new one at the end.
Okay. Well, because I don't mark the bardic on there usually. I'll make a note of it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Generally speaking, I would just take a d6 and set it aside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the inspiration Nick gave me from saying what happened a couple times ago is the one I have
don't think
marked. But I feel like I
don't think so.
used it. Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a 5 to 10 minute break then.
Great.
And then we'll start back up.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. It is the morning. I will say you all have already had breakfast. I will say also
Right.
that Lesabelle sent out a message saying, "It's all good, guys. I did an in-depth review of the kitchen and found that it is safe to eat at. You all have already eaten breakfast, so we're not going through those shenanigans."
I'm gonna text in the group chat. Are you saying Leland is a less than adequate investigator? Question mark.
Lizabelle's gonna respond by saying, she had a more thorough look.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on and say, no, it's definitely orcs.
Meet in my room.
All right. So you all adjourn to the hangout spot, aka Petrichor's room, for some reason.
Any other?
What was that face, Seth?
The hangout. What?
Do you want it to be in your room?
No.
So you all go to Squizz's room.
No.
Just
No, we go
books
to
everywhere. No.
it is not well kept. You see the invisible servant no, so we go to Petrichor's room.
Yes. It's clean. I have extra time on my hands. You only
Okay.
sleep for 4 hours.
You all arrive in Petrichor's room. What are you doing?
So book time.
Yes, it's book time.
Who is going to take the book in their hands?
I want to do it.
There you go.
Okay.
Great, because Petrichor likes himself. He doesn't know what he would lie about wanting to change in case it actually changes.
So, Leland, you take the book in your hands and you look in the mirror. In the mirror, a beautiful goddess appears, and you can only assume it to be Sune because Squiz said so. And
Can we-
she says,
Sorry.
What?
Can we all see the goddess when she's looking at it, or just her?
only the person who is looking at it can see
okay.
it. So
Okay.
it's like one of those like holograms where it's like if you look at it from the side, it's not there.
Got it. Okay. Protection screen.
Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?
In that regard, then, can the party hear what the goddess is saying? Oh, okay, so we can hear it, we just can't see it. Okay. Cool.
I'm a little anxious today. You see, I found out that the kitchen might be cooking people, and my friends
Oh.
don't think so.
Oh dear me, I don't think that's something I can help with.
Well, you see, I was thinking maybe with your, beauty knowledge, you could help me with a little bit of a makeover.
Well, if it's
No,
rest,
girl, don't do it.
If it's
You look
rest,
perfect just the way you are.
relaxation, or transformation is what you need, then follow the lilies, dearest one. I'm sure Silvari will see to your needs. The mirror then glows softly, and a 5-foot by 7-foot portal appears next to you.
It freaks me out every time. Every time. It's just...
Is the lady still there?
No.
Oh, I wanted to say thank you, but okay.
It's a hologram. All right, well,
There's a portal.
who wants
go
to
in
go
it.
first?
Yeah.
I'll go in it.
Great. I'm gonna wait a moment to see if they scream.
Lesbeth
Wow,
will go
okay.
in.
As they
Lesbeth
go
will
through the
go in
portal,
immediately, but I'm squeezed.
as they go through the portal, they disappear.
Is it an opaque portal, or
that's
can we see
fine.
through it?
It's opaque. You cannot see.
Well,
through
the
it.
other one was opaque too, and we could still hear their scream.
Okay.
I'll go in.
Okay. So as you all go in, I know your screen is black. Give me a moment.
Oh man, we can actually have lighting because Will's not here.
The shade.
Squiz, can you
No.
Can you give yourself max health?
Yes. Yes, I can.
And I will say, for all intents and purpose, Emmy is just like following along, but not saying anything or doing anything. They're just kind of keeping to themselves. It's their first, not their first adventure now, but like they're not sure how is best to go forward with these things because they're a little out of their depth. All right. So before you sits a massive building. It is kind of like okay. So first off, you are now in the woods, and in the woods around you, in front of you, you can see this massive building. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. It doesn't have any like special features. It's got windows lining the walls, and you see doors here. There's no fencing on either side of it. It's just a building in the middle of a forest.
Are the blue things the windows?
Yes, because they were very small, and when I was looking through like the sight of y'all, it was very hard to see.
Got it.
Can we see anything?
So it is. You can.
Oh, but
go
we count
and
from where
look.
we are? Well, Lisbeth will do that easily. She'll go up and sort of sneakily have a look through.
Okay. As you look into the windows, they're like
okay.
frosted over.
Is there like a keyhole in the door?
There's a knob and a keyhole, yes.
I would like to peek through the keyhole.
Okay, you can see the tumblers inside.
Fuck! You're the only DM I've ever had that actually fucking understood how locks work. Yeah. I've been getting away with that for years.
To be fair, though, if you look in the keyhole in my room, you can see right through it. But if I put a key in my side, I can still lock it and unlock it.
Let me see. Nope, you cannot see through my keyhole.
No.
Because we've got like old ancient keys for our doors.
Mine only works.
You're in England. Lots of old houses there.
Do we want to knock or?
I say we knock.
So I will say these are massive double doors with carved images of water lilies.
Oh hey, that lady told us to follow the lilies.
Follow the lilies, yeah.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. Come in. And as you enter in, there you go.
I know you. I've seen that picture before.
The double doors open to the sound of a bell Beyond the door is a large lobby, the air heavy with the scent of fresh lilies. A desk stands at the center of the room, holding neatly piled paper and fresh-cut lilies in a vase. A dark-haired man in fine clothes stands up from behind the desk as he sees you. Welcome, friends, to the Restful Lily. Freshen yourselves in our luxurious bathhouse, or perhaps you'd enjoy a massage, haircut, a shave or pedicure. Oh, road-tired feet simply cry out for comfort. Whatever your pleasure, I am here to serve.
Kinky.
Well, Leland.
Well, hello. My name is Leland.
Hello,
Uh,
Leland.
What's your name?
My name is Saith.
Okay. All right.
Do you know this person, Squiz?
No, that's my name. That he just said Seth, but weird.
How long have you been working here, Saya?
A long time.
Hmm.
Now, can I interest you in a massage, a haircut, a shave, or a pedicure?
I'll
Or
take a
perhaps
haircut.
a nice. You'd like a haircut?
Yeah, why not?
Perfect. Well,
Can I make an insight check?
sure.
Can we all make insight
is
checks?
this like this person's real, right? They're not a hologram or anything.
Yes, this person's real.
Annoying.
I got a 21.
I rolled and it landed between a 2 and a 20, and it did its little like teeter and then slopped onto a 2. Fucker.
Aw.
I got
Uh,
13.
19.
I got a 5.
Anyone who got above a 15, what they're saying seems to be true, but something seems a little off.
Oh. We all okay.
Only 2 people got above a 15.
Well, yeah, but I feel like we all feel like something's a little off. It's fine.
There's nothing that you can
yeah.
sense just by looking at a stranger.
Yeah.
I still have like hunches, but I
You
don't think I have enough.
you said you wanted a haircut, yes?
Yes, yeah, I would love a
Of course, of course. Please just take one of these gowns. They're just they're the gowns that we wear while we're traversing around the hot springs. And we will set you up with a haircut.
Lizabel's gonna stand in between them. Lizabel's like she's freaking out here inside a little bit. She's gonna turn to Saith and she's gonna be like, "You live inside a book. How many customers do you possibly get? And what payment?"
I'm not.
How many times do we have to go over interdimensional travel or
I'm
something
not
like
actually
that?
so sure
Inside
that
of a
that's
book.
the case. I think that we've been transported to the temple that we were talking about last.
Could you?
Saith is just
Oh,
like,
it's him.
Finger on nose and everything.
yeah.
Sorry. So,
Just
what
like-
forest are we in?
We're in the high forest. It's up near where I'm from. I'm from the Arden Forest. It's just not too far from.
Yes, right near Citadel Adbar, if I'm correct.
Yes, yeah, as well as
Ascor?
Ascor.
Yes.
You've
Yes,
heard of Nightcore. Now get ready for Ascor.
Ascor.
Womp, 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 womp. And it's fart noises. You're welcome for that. Okay.
And does it cost anything for your services then?
Yes, of course. We do run a business after all.
I forgot to add
How-
that money that we got to her.
How long will you all be staying with us?
Do you have any lily themed?
Everything
Activities.
is lily themed here.
God, that's not helpful. Okay.
So why lilies then?
Well,
why-
that's just the name of the temple, the Restful Lily.
How much for a pedicure?
A pedicure? Well, a pedicure. That'll cost 1 GP.
Yeah,
How
you can
much
sign
for
me
the
up for
No,
that.
sorry. A 2 SP. That was my mistake. I
Oh.
misread the info chart on my desk.
How much for the haircut?
The haircut's 2 GP.
2 GP?
2 GP.
Oh my
Okay, well, I'll
God,
take a
must be
pedicure
some
instead then, thank
haircut.
you.
Of course. Once again, I must ask you all to change into the customary robes here at the temple. And
Oh,
please,
you want us to leave our stuff behind?
of course, this is a place of worship and
Ooh,
rest.
I don't. Can my
We
can
will
Effie
offer
come with
you
me and I'll pet
if
my
you.
This is my support.
Raven?
What
It's
he's
my-
trying to say is that it's his support animal.
That's fine. But we
Alright.
will give you rooms to store your things if you are planning on staying with us for longer than a day.
Are we?
Where do we
we
store our
have-
things if we're not going to be here that much?
In the
We have a-
lockers here, right behind me, is the changing rooms.
Okay.
I'll also shake the bag of holding at Squiz.
Oh, yeah, duh. Well, we
Okay.
still have to store the bag of holding.
So,
Oh, true. True.
Because you can't have your ring with you.
I can wear
so
my
I
ring.
must also confess there is an entry fee. And this will
Ugh.
give you access to all facilities, and then the pedicures will be 2 SP on top of it. Entry
Okay.
into the bathhouse costs 5 GP per person and includes the use of the enchanted baths, one of our luxuriously comfortable robes, and a private changing room with a lockable trunk to store weapons and equipment.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll hand over 5
Yeah.
gold and 2 silver.
Perfect. We will set up your appointment for your pedicure. Anyone else? Is everybody entering the temple today?
I guess I'll give 5 gold and 2 silver and get a pedicure.
All right.
Team pedicures.
Well, you wanted a makeover, didn't you, Leland?
Yeah, totally.
And how about you, miss?
Yeah, totally. I'm super invested in that.
Yeah. Wasn't a lie.
Wasn't a lie, no. Yeah.
Lesaville's gonna be like, turn to the party and go, then turn back to Saith and like, all right, I'll get a haircut and hand over the gold for that.
Perfect. That will be 10 GP in total.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
7 GP.
Wait, did it get more expensive?
I'm sorry. It's like in really tiny text. Okay. So here are your keys. You little one, you are going to be in room 1, right behind me, and hands a key to Squiz. Man, what? I'm not sure. You're going to be in room 2 and hands a key to Leland. You, miss, will be in room 3, and you, sir, will be in room 4. Now, if you just go right behind me, you will find
Key them.
the changing rooms. Down at the end of the hallway is the entrance into the bath. To my left, your right, is the entrance into our lounge and tavern area where you can purchase drinks and meals. And if you do decide to stay the night with us, please let either one of our workers or myself know so we can set you up with lodgings for this evening. Now, please, change and we can begin your stay at the Temple of the Restful Lily.
Okay.
God, I'm so interesting of all of this.
Alright, so
Okay, so as you
these
walk
these are
back
change
there,
rooms?
it is
okay.
those are changing rooms. A corridor beyond the lobby runs between 2 rows of curtained cubicles, where 2 rows of curtained cubicles where guests can change out of traveling clothes and armor. Each cubicle contains a wooden stool, 2 white robes hanging on hooks, and a large wooden trunk with a lock.
Squiz comes back out of his.
I think someone may have thrown up in there. I'm going to go in this one.
Can Lesaville
Sir, your key will not work for any other changing room.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'll just avoid the vomit.
Because I'm tired.
And I can keep my. Can I keep my ring on? Is that allowed?
Yes.
Okay.
Jewelry is fine.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't. If you are getting a massage, you will have to remove them. However,
So
Okay.
have you never had a hand massage?
No.
Well, our massages are only 20 GP and they last
It's
for a
fine.
full hour.
I'm getting a pedicure today.
Oceal.
And maybe the hot springs.
Yes, Pitter.
So the party's gonna give up their weapons and stuff, but can Elizabeth try and use her disguise kit to keep her daggers hidden on her? Or just otherwise try and keep them hidden on
Yes.
her?
Yeah, I'll say they just look like the rope
Yeah.
that ties the.
Yeah, okay,
the belt
Elizabeth's gonna
together.
do that and
The rope
hesitantly part with Rosamond, I guess.
Now, are you all secretly trying to put it all into a bag of holding?
I
Or
mean,
will
we
you
can
lock
text
it in
in the
your
changing rooms about that if we want to do that, because I can get it to you all stealthily.
Again?
Yes. I'll
My
put my
raven
stuff
can
in
turn
there.
invisible, and anything it's carrying turns invisible with it.
Dope. Yeah. If that's an easy way to do it, then yeah, I'll have
Great,
you
I will.
take Ibar.
Yeah, I will send Effie around invisibly. Well, invisible ones they're in the hallways, and then turn visible while they're with people, so they can put their stuff in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Can I send my dog to distract the person at the front just in case?
Oh, what is this dog? Sir, ma'am, can you please call your pound?
I'm sorry, what?
And they're just say it's just kind of like standing at the desk, like, please,
They won't hurt you.
just control your beasts. Okay, and you all.
So hold on. So are we locking the bag of holding into the chest, or are we trying to keep the bag of holding on us?
I figured
What's
you
the
would
plan?
store it in your
It's
in your
okay.
genie
Go
realm.
ahead.
We won't be able to get any of it back until the next day.
Well, and actually, also the bag of holding would explode if we did that. Bags
Why?
of holding can't exist inside other, pocket dimensions.
Well, we've already done it.
Oh, that's true.
We have already done it, and I don't know if it counts as a pocket dimension.
Yeah, because I'll look up what I'm thinking of in particular, but
Well, because you couldn't put like a bag of holding inside another bag of holding.
yeah.
You know.
But it's not a pocket dimension. It's literally
not-
like inside his ring.
It's there's a secret compartment inside of my ring.
Okay, yeah,
that I
because
go into.
Placing a bag of holding inside an extra dimensional space created by a handy haversack, portable hole, or similar item instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral.
Yeah, I don't think his ring functions like that, to be
Oh,
honest.
Yeah.
Sure.
We can store stuff in it, but well, maybe because it is a 20-foot radius cylinder, 20 feet high. It might technically be. But it's fine.
It's Nick's call, so if
Yeah.
Nick doesn't want
No,
it,
it's fine. You can store things in it. You
Yeah.
can store a bag of holding in it.
red.
I can also just store whatever I want in it. Is one of the functions for it.
Yeah, because I can't cast spells without Ibar,
Well, you have your normal bard spells.
but that's my casting focus.
Okay.
You
don't have anything else?
Oof, oof. Have anything else to cast with?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I want to keep my ring on me.
Okay.
What if you just tell them the book is your journal and you're writing a review?
It's not a bad idea.
My job is lies.
Oh no, here's an easy one. I come back out wearing the robe and all of my clothes and stuff are back in there, but I do still have Ivar. And I say, I hope you don't mind. I'm doing some light reading as I relax.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Excellent.
All right. Are we all ready?
I am.
All right. Well, as I said, down the hallway is the entrance to the baths. And if you'd like to enter the tavern, just right over here.
Sorry, can you do the tavern again? There, got it.
Oh, and I did forget to mention, we do have a garden area. However, there's not much in there. That kind of, yeah.
Sounds like we
Well-
should go to the garden.
I want to go to the garden.
But we should get what we paid for first.
Oh, that's fair.
The tavern. Sorry, I was grabbing coffee. Tavern's over this way.
Yes.
Squiz will go in.
Okay.
No, we're getting our pedicures.
Where's the
Okay.
pedicure?
Yeah.
I paid for this service. I believe I should be able to get it whenever I want.
Of course. You just let let me or the barkeeper inside the tavern know when you're ready for your pedicure, and we will set you up.
Excellent.
So Squiz, yeah, as you enter that room, oh my god, if I can find it. Large cushioned chairs are set around this open space. Calming music fills the air, which carries a floral scent. A bar takes up one corner of the room alongside shelves of expensive wines and spirits and baskets of fresh fruit. 2 tables stand along one wall, each set up as a manicure and pedicure station with nail files, clippers, and bottles of nail polish. Nail varnish.
Yeah. Well, looks like we accidentally found the right place.
He'll look over at Lezabel and kind of shrug.
Well, Lezabel ordered a haircut.
Oh, my bad.
Oh god, I landed on a person.
Let me just read something real quick. Okay, so as you walk in, there's a woman in the middle of the room. She walks up and she's, "Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Temple of the Restful Lilies. How are you all doing today?"
Well, actually, I'm rather anxious because I found out that I may have eaten orc meat.
Orc meat? But that's perfectly safe for you to eat, ma'am, sir.
Yeah, but like they're people too, so having a rough time with that.
Okay. Well, have you all purchased procedures from Sayeth in the other room?
She said,
I'm
"Okay."
sorry, procedures.
Anyway.
Yeah, I got a pedicure.
Oh, of
also got a
course.
pedicure.
Wait, why are they calling it procedures?
Procedures, treatments, it's all the
Oh,
same here at the
it's-
Temple
it's
of the
r-
Restful Lilies.
God, it's not, but you're very attractive, so I will let it slide.
Thank you very much. And so, just so you know, Morgana is a slender moon elf with smooth black hair and sparkling sapphire eyes.
God, so many moon elves. Okay.
We're so glad to have you here at the Temple of the Restful Lilies. I am one of the proprietresses here, Morgana. If there's anything you need, anything at all, please let me know.
I would like a drink, and then maybe the pedicure would be great.
Of course. And she just like snaps towards the barkeep, and a drink is brought over to you.
Squiz would go up to the bar as that is happening, and he'll kind of like lean on the bar and say,
Are you cool with her snapping at you like that?
We must all serve the mistress.
You hear yourself right now, right?
She only wants what's best for us.
Okay.
Squiz is
Is
gonna
it
like get his drink and like turn around really slowly with like wide eyes toward the rest of the party and be like,
The Kool-Aid.
I would like. I have a question, if you don't mind.
Of course.
We were looking for a friend who may have visited here. When's the last time you had a customer?
Well, there are customers here already. If you look just behind this gentleman here, there is a man sitting at the table that you are all standing in front of. And the drow elf just sort of like, "Ugh." And there is a nobleman in the back corner. And I believe there are a couple of scouts visiting as well. This bathhouse regularly treats nobles and people of the upper class.
Oh.
When we signed in, did we actually did she write our names and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a different name you would have given?
Nope. Well, he would have given Peter, but that's not why I'm asking.
Okay.
You're talking about Saith?
Yes.
Um,
So about those pedicures, are you ready?
yes, I'm actually
ready.
I'll be right back. Give me just one moment.
Of course.
And Squiz on his way past Petrichor, like nods with like a little bit of a wink just to say like, I think we had the same thought here. I'll be right back. And he goes back out to the main desk.
Okay. Yes, Master
Effie is going to
Squiz.
turn invisible.
And
follow.
this is just me as a player being dumb. What was the dude's name again that we're trying to find?
Falthrax.
Falthrax.
Falthrax. Right.
Falthrax. Lodair.
Lodair.
Loderr.
Okay. Squiz goes up to the front counter and he says, "Hey, I think one of our friends might already be here. Would you be able to tell me if Falthrax Lodair is here?"
Falthrax Lodair, and Saith kind of like shuffles through the book a little bit.
And I want to be looking at it too as he's going through it.
Yes, we did have a visitor by the name of Falthrax Lodair. I believe they've already returned to Silvery Moon.
Oh, bummer. They were supposed to wait for us. Okay, well, thank you. And he'll go back.
I didn't expect that to work.
And he'll. Oh, we don't have our. Do we have our phones on us? Were we allowed to keep those?
Yes.
Yeah. He'll pull out his phone and he'll shoot a text to the rest of the party and say that Falthrax was here, but is no longer, quote unquote. He's left.
Back to...
Can I get an insight check from you, Squiz?
Yeah. Seven.
Okay. So those pedicures, are we ready?
Can I do an insight check on her?
Sure.
God, what do I add to that? 18.
Okay. She is a proprietress of the Temple of the Restful Lilies, as she says.
And when the bartender said mistress, they were referring to Morgana?
Yes. But you
Okay.
didn't hear that. You weren't at the bar.
That's just above game.
And she seems like she's just trying to make you stay like at home here.
Okay. Yeah, where should we go for the pedicures?
Of
And
course,
then I believe
right this way.
Lesabelle was
haircut,
getting
yes.
their haircuts.
Yes, are you ready
Of
for your
course.
haircut as well? Of course. If you go down the hallway, just at the back of the room, you should find the rooms where the haircuts are
Thank you very much,
done.
Morgan.
Of course. And stay right there, Lesabelle. Well, if you come right over here with me, this lovely miss will be helping you with your pedicures today. Just go ahead and take a seat on the bench and we'll take care of you one at a time.
Oh, we don't get to do it together.
Oh, did you want to do them in tandem?
I mean, the pedicures, why not if you have enough people?
Of course. How many ordered them?
Just us three.
And Squiz will
Oh.
put his hand up.
Okay. Then I'll call over 2 more workers. And
Thank
you
you.
see 2 more workers show up to take care of the pedicures as well. Now please take a seat on the bench and we'll get that sorted right away.
Leyland.
Where did
How dare you want to be able to see what's happening, Petter?
Absurd.
Ashley, sit on the bench with us.
Ash, be our friend. Ash.
Who are you gonna sit with, Squiz or Petrichor? It's their favorite.
I think Petrichor. I don't think
Is Ashley even
Lehman-
there?
That's what I'm wondering.
No. Ashley.
Mhm. I think she likes you better than Squiz.
She thought she could run away and we wouldn't notice.
Well, we may not have noticed for a while.
Oh, maybe her computer just
Ew.
wasn't working.
My internet went out.
What was the
Oh,
last thing you
okay.
heard?
Something about a bench.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
come sit on the benches with us. Where you pick to sit will tell us what we need to know. Oh, okay.
Ha!
Hmm.
All right. Now go ahead and enjoy those, and I'll be around if you need me. And Morgana walks off. Lesbel,
Yes. All right. So,
go ahead.
yeah.
Go for
what
your
room did
haircut.
she say? At the end of the hall?
Just inside
Oh,
this
literally
hallway right
here.
here. These
Can I-
these just stay right there. These what do you want, Petrichor?
Can I send Effie invisibly to follow them?
Sure. These
It wasn't me that time.
it was
Oop.
Austin.
So many internet
This group.
connections. This-
We did great. We did great here. Nick and I totally
So-
fine.
Well, I'm hoping once I didn't attach the Ethernet cable to my thing yet,
Oh.
because I was doing a lot before.
Okay, let me just do a little bit of reading real quick. Okay, so these adjoining chambers, dimly lit with shrouded lamps, are each furnished. Oh, you're not in the room yet. Shit. Okay, so you enter this hallway and you see a drow in front of you.
Does they look like staff?
He seems to be wearing the same outfit as
Okay,
the
well,
rest
Isabel's
of
gonna
the
say,
workers.
I'm here for a haircut. Could you point me in the right direction?
Well, you've come to the right place, miss. I am Ilmar, and I'm here to give you the best haircut of your damn life.
I think you might have sex right now. I think you might be having sex currently.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ilma.
The pleasure's mine.
I sure
Are you
am.
ready? I couldn't roll my R. Oh my god.
Ready?
All right. Please enter the room to your right. And this adjoining chamber is dimly lit with shrouded lamps, and it's furnished with a bed whose frame can be tilted and folded into different positions. Shelves and counters hold an array of perfumes, oils, and lotions, and scented candles that fill the room with a pleasantly invigorating
Yeah.
scent.
He's
Okay.
gone in.
So a haircut is what you're seeking,
Sure is.
correct? What are
Just their voices.
A little off the side. Trim to the fringe.
Of course.
Can you give me a lesbian undercut, please? I would like a lesbian undercut. Thank you.
Of course. And Ilmar starts going to work. Did you just arrive here at the temple of the
Yes,
Graceful
I
Lilies?
sure did. Came through a portal from what was the book called again? Sorry. She's gonna tell us.
them this.
The price of beauty. I don't suppose you're familiar with it.
Just a sec.
That's how we get all our customers.
A book, you say?
Yes.
That's the strangest
Well,
tale
I thought
I've
it might
ever
be a
heard.
marketing strategy
And I've
for.
heard a lot of tales in my life. Oh, Silvario is Halloway. Well, What more would you like done with your hair? And he like props it up as you look in the
Okay,
mirror.
Can you dye it?
I can do whatever you want, young miss. If dying is what you need, dying is what you'll
Sure. um,
What color?
what color do you think would look nice?
But it's like I've never roleplayed like this before. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Well,
Just roleplay. It's pretty
as he holds
princess
up a lock
Jake.
of hair. In all honesty, I think a teal ombre. would
Teal
look
what?
Oh my god, it's
Ombre,
gonna take
girl.
What is that?
forever.
Yeah. You're gonna be in that chair for
What
6
is it?
hours.
So
Okay,
your
right,
hair
I
is
got you.
naturally black as a raven. Why am I going Russian? Black as a raven.
Because you can't
And-
help
Oh.
yourself.
And well, I want to embellish the bluish highlights and make it a little bit more teal, and make it sort of shift naturally. If
Very
you would
well.
like that.
Let's do it then.
He wants to turn your hair into
I
a
trust your
gradient.
judgment.
Yeah. There you go. So the thing on the right that I just posted, Pitter, that but teal instead
Oh
of red.
my god. Yep.
Pitter, can I get a flat charisma roll?
Okay. With advantage?
advantage,
Alright.
with advantage.
What is my charisma?
Hmm.
16.
So as Ilmar goes to work dyeing your hair. So you said you came through
That's
a book,
correct,
yes?
yes.
Now, why would you come here of all places if you're going through books?
Wow.
We really gotta have a group talk about what we tell people, don't we?
You see, I have a friend who came through here. He was self-conscious about his looks and stuff, and I've come looking for him, I suppose. And I can't complain about the services either.
Well,
I don't like
You
any of what I'm
said-
seeing on camera.
you were looking for
That's
a
quite
friend.
right.
What? Who's your friend?
He goes by the name Feltrax. Feltrax Luder.
Falthrax.
I remember them.
Yes, a shield dwarf.
Yes. Not a bad looking fellow. Can I tell you
Yes, please
something?
do.
And I tell you this because I think you to be a genuinely good person. Is that true? You fight for
course.
what's right. I'm a close friend of the Mistress Silvari. But it's been years since I've talked to her. 3 months ago, I received a haunting vision of Silvari, and she appeared to be in a suffering state, and appearing as though her face was being reflected in a broken mirror. As I looked into her activities since we parted ways in Silvery Moon about a month ago, I suspected something's going on here in the bathhouse. Something that might be hiding dark secrets. So I decided to investigate. by posing as an aesthetician.
As what, sorry?
An
Oh,
esthetician,
yep.
a person who does your
Sorry,
hair,
fancy 14.
And like other.
and other things.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
like,
so he
they do your
doesn't know
makeup
how
and
to
So
do
are they
hair?
not actually the ombre?
You are getting the best damn
You
haircut
look-
of your life.
You
okay?
look into the
Just
mirror and
horrified,
you're
yeah,
half
like, oh my
bald, like you've got chunks of hair missing.
What do you think I should do about my visions?
So his vision is a broken mirror, and Silvari is tormented, or I guess like sick.
A haunting vision of Silvari in a suffering state, appearing to be reflected in a broken
And Silvari's
mirror.
the goddess, or
Silvari is
Oh,
the person
okay.
who built this temple
And wrote the
oh,
book,
and-
right?
of course.
Yeah.
and wrote the book The Price of Beauty.
Well, I can investigate it if you like.
What do you mean investigate it? I thought you were here to look for your friend and enjoy.
I
The
sure
temple.
am, but I can assist if you like. See what I can find out.
I don't know. That might be dangerous. We don't know what dark magics are at work here.
Well, is there... I'm quite capable, I assure you. Is there a room Silvari resides in?
It's funny you mentioned that. I suspect that any information about Silvari's fates can be found in the shrine or the tower that is in the back of the temple. But I've been unable to investigate those areas because the three proprietresses that run the temple keep constant watch.
So I wouldn't be allowed access. You're saying?
No, normally no. Most doors are kept locked here. The only people with keys are the proprietresses themselves and the man who works the front desk.
We gotta kill Sayeth.
We can steal a key.
No, we gotta kill him. Sorry, guys.
Okay. I must tell you, there are dark magics afoot here at the temple. There are things that I have seen, but I don't know if you're ready
Well,
to
I'd
know.
very much like to know. I am, after all, staying here. If there's something I should be
This does
concerned
affect
about, I
me.
think I should know.
But it's better not to know and easier to feign ignorance if you don't.
Tell me, would our lives... Sorry.
Make a persuasion roll, DC 15.
Persuasion.
You got this.
It would be impossible for me
14.
to fail if I were in there.
I'm so sorry.
I should have given you a bardic before you went in there.
I will be in contact with you, but for now, that is all I can
Well,
say.
nevertheless, I appreciate your warning. I will do what I can to assist you with your problem. Nevertheless, thank you for the wonderful haircut.
Of course.
Oh no, honey, you got
And-
5 more hours.
If you need anything at all, be not afraid to call on my help, and I will do what I can. Remember, my
I
name is
will remember,
Ilmar.
Ilbar. Thank you.
Did you just get a
You're
summon?
right.
You know, if Squiz wasn't so cheap, you could have had that conversation, so.
Okay.
You
My
know.
hair's fine. Look at it. It's fine.
And you finish your haircut. Ilmar bows to you. And says, "Oh, before you go, have this." And from underneath the massage bed where you were or the chair that you were sitting in to get your haircut, he pulls out a spell scroll of greater restoration and hands
Okay.
it to you.
Cool. She takes it in. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Now go.
Yep. And sorry, I'm just adding that. Yep. With a bow, can she close the door behind? Does she get the impression Ilbar's looking out, watching you guys now? Okay.
Yes.
Just as a heads up, I have to be done by like 10 or sorry. Well, no, 10 40 or so.
So in 20 minutes.
Yeah, just over 20.
Yeah, that's fine.
She heads back out then.
I got to go pick up Brett from his
We're
next one.
almost at a good place to stop. I mean, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, you look so lovely. How was the haircut? Did Ilmar
He
treat you
did.
well? He was a recent hire.
Wonderful. Does it look bad?
No, you look beautiful, darling.
No,
Don't
that's above
worry.
game. That's above game.
Why don't you
Does it
go?
look bad? Oh, okay.
No, you look great. You look fucking stunning.
Squiz like looks over his shoulder and does like a double take. He's like, "Oh shit,
Yes, I'm quite happy with it.
That works for you. Okay, all right.
Why don't you go enjoy a drink at the bar while your friends
Very
finish?
well. I will do so.
Squiz has like the most overfilled martini you've ever seen in your life. Just like it is glass. I was like, he's got one hand.
And you're
here,
just
he's
like. And Morgana leaves the room.
I don't know why that like set off like Kill Bill sirens in my head, but I think she's gonna go kill Ilmar.
Okay. Y'all are done getting your pedicure. The 3 workers stand up and are like, "Now that looks fabulous. If you would excuse us, we need to get back to our other jobs now."
What are your other jobs?
Sorry?
What are your other jobs?
Oh, we take care of the corridors where the rooms are. We're like we're like guest services, house services, maids, etc.
All right, thanks.
Of course. And the 2 workers go back to their other duties. At this point, it's probably about 2:00 in the afternoon, I want to say. You started at like 10 a.m.
Did we change time zones at all?
No. Time.
We're going north.
Yeah. You just went north.
I thought we went east a little bit too.
A little bit, but not it. You know
Not
that the
much.
entire country of Japan is in one time zone?
Neat.
I'm hungry.
Yes, why don't we find food? Yeah.
Right
Is food
here.
happening?
Go ahead
Okay.
and pull yourself up to a table and we will get you fed.
There's not an empty table.
I will say though, meals cost 5 SP.
Well, that's fine.
And
Cheaper.
as it is getting
4 meals
later,
for a haircut. Just putting it out there. 4 meals for a haircut.
the food is it costs a lot less than our expertise.
Okay.
Value your work.
Yeah, touche.
And Leland, you go up to that table?
Yeah, I want to talk to this man.
Okay. Where else is everybody sitting?
where I have played.
Okay. Leland, as you sit down, this nobleman who is just like has been on the same mead since you got in is still drinking it and is like, more guests, good. This place is one of the best around, and it's always good to see young folks here.
You come here often?
Yes. Anytime I can get away from the Citadel, I come down and I enjoy myself for a nice weekend getaway.
So would you be considered regular then?
I wouldn't call myself a regular, but I would say I do enjoy what the temple has to offer. And can you give me a perception check?
I sure can. That would be a 24.
He's straight up wearing a wig and a fake beard.
Squiz comes over to Leyland with a couple of plates of food and says, "Oh, I got you some food. You said you were hungry, right?"
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yes, of course.
This is my new friend. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
My name is Noble.
Noble.
Nice to meet you, Noble.
First name Noble, last name Noble.
Noble.
Okay, Noble. Do you happen to be a noble?
I am.
Okay,
I-
Noble. The noble of the nobles of where are you from?
Citadel Advar.
Okay, so noble of the nobles of Citadel Advar. Pleasure to meet you.
Correct.
I'm from the Arden Forest.
Oh, just south of me.
You live on 22 Noble Boulevard on 22, the corner of 22 Noble Boulevard and Noble Street. Yes,
Yes.
of course.
No, they have 2 houses.
Oh, okay.
Separate
As
streets.
nobles do, obviously.
Shut the fuck up, all of you. I
This
will
is
post
just your
that
version of Brian.
I'll send the TikTok to the DN mysteries so that y'all, Ashley and Pitter, understand what's going on. Because it's from a show.
Is it?
Hilda.
Oh, I don't know.
When you haven't
You have
two.
to too. Okay, that's just all right.
Fig tries to pull another doctor thing where she goes to try and kiss the doctor, but it's a policeman. But she's trying to like cut him off. So she goes in disguised as an old lady, and Brennan is like, "Oh, what's your name, Hilda?" And then he's like, "Oh, yeah," and he's totally just
And
like
your
wailing.
last name?
that she's fucking.
But he's just wailing on Emily Axford for trying to pull this shit again.
I love
and he's
that.
just like, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
who?
what's your last name, Hilda?" Hilda. Anyway,
Love
so
that.
yes, the noble from Citadel Adbar, just north of the
Citadel Adbar nobles. Yes, of course.
Yes.
Oh well. So you've found yourself here multiple times. Leyland, were you? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. Continue to have your conversation.
No.
Um,
We're good. Like, we can all be friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, we can all be friends. And he
Well,
like cheers his mug.
It raises his martini. So do you happen to you've been here multiple times before? Do you recognize the name Falthrax at all?
No, I'm
Falthrax
sorry.
Lodell?
I don't recognize that name.
Okay.
Should I?
Well, maybe. Just if you've run into him here before, he's another patron of the temple.
Never
Seen any
heard of the boy.
dwarves around?
Besides me, no.
Have you?
Oh, that might have been insensitive.
Sorry. Citadel Adbar is a dwarven city stronghold.
Can I do like an insight check on him to see if he's chill or if like
I will tell you he is just a regular guest.
He's just a regular dude. Okay.
This is
But I
a
mean, like,
fully
is he a
working temple.
narc? Is he a narc or is he like
Make an
chill?
insight check, I guess.
He's a lonely man.
I got a nat 20.
He is. I mean, he's just a guest. He's not gonna, especially because you say you're from like nearby.
Okay.
Like he's not gonna do anything.
Okay. Have you? And Squiz like purposely lowers his voice. Have you heard or seen anything weird around here at all?
No, I'm usually drunk off my ass, and I go and sit inside the healing springs.
Now, I apologize, but I'm familiar with some dwarves here, and it appears that you've been nursing that mead for an awful long time. Are you drunk now?
No,
Are you not trying to?
it's still early. It's only 2 p.m.
Sure. Okay. Well, if you see anything strange, I would appreciate it if you let us know. We're here trying to help the friend that we've missed.
What strange things could happen at a relaxation retreat?
Well, I'm sure you, as a dwarf, are aware of sinister plots hidden away in upper management. Your brethren have been exploited numbers and numbers of times, yes?
I
God, this music.
I apologize for the assumption, but I hope you understand that we are trying to prevent that from happening here.
I've been coming here for a long time, and there's plenty of guests that can attest this is a fine temple.
Good.
And if I'm being honest, I am not getting any younger, and my hair, it's just falling out in heaps. And so I've heard that like this temple is really good for helping conditions with beauty, worshipping the goddess Sune and whatnot.
Of course, yes.
So
Your
Did
hair
your hair
looks
start-
luscious and great. Honestly, I think you're doing a really good job. I think this
and
is
he
working
lifts
for
up
you.
his wig and pulls down his beard and is like,
No, I mean I couldn't even tell. I couldn't
well,
even
thank
tell.
you. Well, thank you.
Deception.
I appreciate that. I try very hard with my looks, being noble of the nobles of Nobleton and Citadel Adbar.
The noble borough of Citadel Adbar, of course, yes.
I pride myself on my looks.
Did your hair start falling out before you'd ever come here?
Before
Okay.
I come here seeking ways to fix this.
Okay. Well, excellent. Well, thank you so much for the introduction and sharing your table with us. Then
Of course.
Squiz will start digging in.
Okay. Petrichor, Lesabel.
Elizabeth's firstly, she's going to group chat everyone about what she discussed with Ilba.
Okay. Ilmar, just so you know. Mar, M-A-R.
Petrichor will get some food and read all the shit that happened. And where in here is the shrine place?
You're looking for the shrine.
I'm not saying that out loud. I was asking where they described where the shrine was.
In the back.
Okay.
But Morgana does walk
And
in
say
and
that. No, okay.
is like,
Oh.
no, how is your stay going, lovelies?
Oh, even better than we could have imagined.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I do hope you'll stay the night with us.
Well, that will depend on what our other friends have going on. Though I will say our friend Squiz over there is always interested in checking out new places, and we had heard about your shrine. They were wondering if we could look around it and study.
The shrine, unfortunately, is what is the word I'm looking for?
Renovation.
No. When something
Dilapidated.
no. Condemned.
What happened?
It's just squeaky floorboards, roof falling in, old buildings and such. Like, we're working on getting it fixed, but for now, unfortunately, the shrine is not enterable.
Are there any other places that are off limits?
Just the tower to the north.
What's the tower for?
The tower is where me and my sisters sleep at night. So that is kind of our private offices and
That makes sense.
sleeping area. So if you wouldn't mind just minding our privacy, we will allow you to have yours here in the
That seems
temple.
reasonable.
Totally understandable. In which way was it to the gardens?
The gardens, you'll have to go back through the lobby, past our lovely concierge saith, and they're through the door.
Thank you.
Of course, is there anything else we can do for you here at the Temple of the Restful Lily?
Not right now. We're quite alright, thank you.
Of course, and please consider
We
staying the
certainly
night
will.
with us. And she goes back to talking to some of the workers.
Petrichor is going to text, we absolutely should not stay the night here.
Are we certain that the book would take us back here if we went back to the other end?
No, but we're in a forest. We can camp out.
We don't even know if the book will take us back to.
It could be one.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
does, but we don't know.
I'm gonna go make another friend with this crazy Death Knight looking guy.
Nice.
Has Squiz told us that Falthrix was here and has left?
Yes, yeah, I sent a message.
Okay.
Safe
after
has the
that, yeah.
keys.
Did we find out when they left?
No.
Okay.
Saith has the
Hopefully.
keys to the shrine, correct?
Yeah. So you found out from Ilmar that the only people with master keys are the 3 proprietresses,
Yeah.
which you have met, Morgana
Now, would
and Saith. Saith is not a
would Lezabel
proprietress.
have seen these keys anywhere on the desk out in the reception?
No.
Safe to assume on their person.
Correct. What do you want to do?
I believe Leyland was doing a little chat.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would probably go to the garden with Petrichor.
Just wanted to see what this guy was about.
Okay.
He's common.
And he
or
just
commoner.
grunts at you.
Hi, my name's Leland. How you doing?
What do you want?
Oh, I'm just, trying to make some new friends.
Well, I'm not interested in new friends.
What's got you so grumpy, friend?
Nothing's got me grumpy. I just don't fancy small talk.
Surrounding him.
Surely we can have.
What are you all doing? Can you leave me be? This is supposed to be a temple for relaxation.
Oh, understood.
I guess
Do you guys want to take a walk around the garden?
I want to know what race is he? I can't tell.
He's a drow.
He's a drow elf.
Oh. Okay, well, let's just go to the gardens then. It was nice meeting you.
Aye.
Dude's grumpy.
The door is right here. I forgot to draw the other side of it.
Squiz is gonna wait for the rest of the party to go, and then he's gonna come back over
Is it
here.
this door?
It is. So wait, what is Squiz doing?
He wanted to wait for everybody else to leave and then come by and say,
Well, I'm not really one for small talk either. I do have some questions for you about this place.
because he kind of gets the vibe that this dude's a down to business kind of person.
What kind of questions could you possibly have?
Well, you seem to be a very observative person. You can tell just from kind of your general nature that you've probably seen your fair share of maybe not combat, but something intense. And I was wondering if you've seen, and he again has like kind of like a lower volume here.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. 19. I rolled a 5.
I'm sorry. What does it turn into for you?
I can't roll
He
below
can't
a
roll
10.
below a 9.
Yeah.
And you have a plus
I have a
10?
plus 9. Plus 9.
Oh, okay.
Proficiency is +3 right now.
Yeah.
And he might have expertise in it.
I have expertise.
Jesus. All right.
This subclass of bards entire first few levels are designed for persuasion and deception.
Mm.
And he just kind of like shakes his head. Someone was bound to come and ask me about this. And he just sort of like looks around and like puts his hands on the table and leans into you. I was in search of discounted treatments here at the temple, but they saw right through my disguise.
And what exactly would have garnished a discount here?
Look at me. I look exactly like Jarlaxle Banner, the leader of a famous mercenary band.
And so you were hoping that reputation could have gotten you a discount?
It should have.
I don't think this place trusts fear.
Get out of here.
Oh, sure. That's all you know.
He's just a cheapskate.
Literally his when I was picking temple guests, a drow poses as Jarlaxle Banner, the leader of a famous mercenary band called Breaking the Earth. Breaking the Earth.
Ha.
In the hope of obtaining discounted treatments, the imposter's disguise is easily detected by anyone who has met the real Jarlaxle.
Which I haven't, but
Well, no,
persuaded him to tell me the truth.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's met that.
And that is where we'll call it.
Fred.
As you walk into the garden and see Azursa. Thank you for playing.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, thanks for running.
How was it? Because the first half was once again homebrew, and then second half was
Good. Good.
I
We're
like
really not letting the people eating go.
No, I'm not gonna let it go until this is resolved.
It is resolved.
It's not because I'm convinced.
Because they rolled a nat 1 on an illusion magic.
Where did that orc go? That's the real question.